Hello everyone. In this session of CCNA series, I will discuss about routing table. As discussed in my previous session, routers examine the destination IP address of a received packet and make routing decision accordingly. To determine which interface the packet will be forwarded to, routers use routing table. The routing table can be defined as a database that includes the list of routes in a router, with each route listing the destination subnet and its mask, interface to which the packet will be forwarded for that destination subnet as well, and the next hop of the router's IP address. Each router's routing table is unique and it is stored in the RAM of the device. Now we need to understand how those routes are added to the routing table. Routers can add routes to their routing table through three different methods. Number one, through connected routes. Number two, through static routes. And number three, through routing protocols. Let's go ahead and look how it adds connected routes. Let me take a small topology where I have two routers connected through interface gig 0/0/0 with IP address 192.168.1.1 on the left router and 192.168.1.2 on the right router. So the connected routes are added to a routing table when the interface is configured. And you can configure the interface by issuing the command IP address 192.168.1.1 and the mask. And another condition that needs to be taken care is it should be in working condition, and you can apply it no shutdown command to bring the interfaces up. So which means the router includes a connected route in the routing table when the interface is in working state. As you can see, the status and the protocol state should be in up state. You can verify the connected route status by using show IP route command. If you look closely at the show output, the first route in the routing table lists a code C on the left and also has a text that says directly connected. These two codes tells you the route as the connected route, or it is connected to the router. It also includes subnet ID and its mask, which identifies the network it belongs to. And at the end of the line, you can see it lists the outgoing interface through which it will be reachable. Note that the router also automatically produces a different kind of route called a local route that defines a route for that particular IP address configured on the router interface. On the top, if you see, the show output also lists different types of routing protocol codes. For example, for connected, it will show the code as C, and for local, it will show as L. Similarly, for static, it will show as S, and then different types of routing protocol codes are available, which we will be discussing in the routing protocol section. Let's go ahead and do a practical of this connected routes and see how the routes appear in the routing table. For this, I will be using Packet Tracer, in which I have two routers which have a common interface through which they are connected to, and they are in shutdown state as it shows red. Similarly, I have used the same subnet as I said earlier, 192.168.1.1 on the left side and .2 on the right side. So I'll be logging into the left side router. The first thing that I need to do is I need to configure the IP address. I can verify if the IP is configured or not by using show IP interface brief command. As you can see, there is no IP address configured for this interface, and the interface is in administratively down state. So let's go ahead and enable the interface gigabit 0/0. I'll configure the IP address as 192.168.1.1 and subnet mask as 255.255.55.0 and enable the interface by issuing no shutdown command. As soon as you apply the no shutdown command, the interface switches to upstate. You can verify again by issuing the command show IP interface brief. Now the interface is in working condition. Let's see if it appears in the routing table. As you can see, the interface is available with code C and the subnet mask as 192.168.1.0. It is directly connected, and the outgoing interface is gigabit 0/0/0. It also lists the local route, which I said earlier, 192.168.1.1, and the routing protocols and other codes. That's it for this session. I hope this was informative for you. Thank you for watching.